table project. We're going to sand this down. And see how it comes out, and then restain it. This is my childhood, either mine or my brother's. This is our artwork. Drawing on the bottom of the table. I don't know how old we were. There's another one. Oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Well, we'll see how this turns out. Should be fun. Dusty. Okay, so we're down to 220, and this will be the last bit of sanding before staining. So here we go. Okay, this is the best that we're gonna get. Veneer, so we're gonna have to just call it there, but it's gonna be a hell of a lot better, so you don't breathe in all the freaking dust. But we got it almost done. I just got to go through a finer thing here, and then cut it with some stain and then some clear. So, bye. Okay, now we're gonna fill this in. Never done this before, so we're gonna use this stuff, and I think it's a pretty close match. water damage from a long time ago. And it just rotted the wood out. So we're gonna make it as nice as we can. It'll have tons of character. I think I'm using the wrong stuff, but whatever. Well, it ain't perfect, but better enough. We're gonna do a couple coats of this. Nope, that's the wrong one. This stuff right here. We'll see what the color comes out to be. Let's not make any mess. Okay. Here goes nothing. Ooh, that's nice. Not as dark as I'd want it, but maybe with a couple more coats it'll take. I like how that's coming out. Okay. This is after like 3 or 4 coats of stain. Looks pretty freaking sweet. Here's some of the stains I couldn't get out, so I'll just give it some character. And that one is the water damage. And there's that putty. but it's not really working super great. It's alright. This table's 40 years old, somewhere around there. Sides look good. Oh. There it is so far. We're gonna add a layer of poly after this, 2 or 3 coats, and it'll be done, sealed up, and should be ready for another 4 decades of abuse. But yeah, I'm really happy how it came out. This is gonna take forever. But that looks amazing. So we'll get it done. I think that is good for now. Then we'll let it dry for 4 hours and then come back and do this again. Okay. Layer number 2. Too shabby. But it's looking pretty good. After a couple layers of poly and sand and hit it again with stain, here's another layer of poly. It's shiny, a little dry, but it's looking pretty good. Let's see how it comes out when it's dry. Okay. I used some 400 sandpaper, sanding net, actually. You can see it's scuffed, but it's nice and smooth. So now we're going to do a final layer of poly. It's been thinned out a little bit, and we're going to use this to apply it. I'm getting brush strokes from the other stuff, or from the brush, so hopefully this will be better. I've also thinned this out a little bit, so hopefully that'll give us a little more dry time, and it'll self-level a little bit too. So stir it up. And this will be the last coat, so. It's definitely thinner. So hopefully this will give us a nice final finish. I think that's good. Pretty even. I don't see any brush strokes. So let that dry. Let's see if we need to hit it with anything else. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that for now. Let's see what it looks like after it's dry. Okay, so done another layer, and I'm gonna see if I can't buff this with some auto polish. So here is the before. Let's see if this does anything good. Okay. buff this with towel and oh shoot, that did way more than I was anticipating. Top half is done, and this part is not. So I think I'm gonna run with that. I've got a couple different stage pads, so yeah. Not done. So dull, shiny. I didn't think that was gonna work. Okay, I know what I'm doing for the next hour. I'll show you final results. So that is the whole table. It's gonna take me an hour. It's super shiny. Super duper shiny. There's some dullness there. Then it goes really nice shine. So, unevenness. I think I need to go a couple more times over this and work the different stage pads. I got some dots there. So I was expecting this not to work as good as it did. I was going to go over it with 1,000, 1,200, 1,000, 1,500, and then 2,000, and then do this. So maybe I'll sit on this, wait a little bit, but yeah. So this little thing with this stuff is what's making it so shiny. Can't really see reflections. It's not like mirror shiny. I think you can see a reflection of that pretty good. You can see this reflection right here. So I think with a couple more passes and then changing these to softer ones will polish it up even further. But yeah, pleasantly surprised. Okay. This should be the last iteration of video work and work on table project. So you can see it's way better. Anyways, it'll look good. So it's looking super sweet, but there's some haziness right there. You can see the polishing is working. So if I move over here, this is with the compound. So there's the haze is gone. I'm not worried about the haze. It's things like this in the paint. And there's a couple drippies. You can see it right there. So I'm going to use 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, and then 2,000. Take it down, get some of the imperfections out. You can see some of the bumps. Hopefully, I could polish it and it would look awesome, but I think I want to just do a little bit better. So that'll be that, and we're using this thing. It's great. This is a polishing pad that I use with the compound and the polish, but then I'm gonna use it on these things. So it is just sanding discs, so should be good. Anyways, let's see what it looks like, and we'll get to work. Put some music on and strip that off. And we're gonna go with our 1,000. And this is gonna be light enough that I don't want to breathe it, so COVID mask still coming into good use. Let's move the camera just a skosh. That's as low as that's gonna go. So let's get to work. Alright, so that's clogging up pretty quick. I have a solution for that. We're gonna wet sand. That should help. Better. Okay, so it feels way better. The bumps and stuff are gone, but the spots are not. Well, I'm gonna spend a little time on those in that specific area, and then it should be good. So, more work. That might have done it. Yeah. Bye, George. I do believe they're gone. Yay. Okay, so they used to be right there. And I don't see them. That's a huge win. So, get this other one and that one's been ironed out. Just a little bit, but a couple passes with the other grits will kind of fix that. So, let's see if there's anything else to fix. We have some here. Okay, so you can kind of see what's left, but a couple more passes with the other grits will get rid of that. And there's a little bit there. I think that's about it. Okay, so that looks good. We are happy with that. Okay, so we'll do this, and we'll switch the grits, and we should be good. Almost there. Okay, I'm going to use a sanding net. This one is, can't find the box, These are, I think, 400. So I'm going to use this to take down a little bit quicker, and this will be a wet sand, and then I'll go back to 1,000, 12, 15, 2,000. Compound and then polish, and it should be good. So here we go. Okay, that comes off. Go to 1,000. I think I'll do one pass. Yeah, I'll do one pass and then move you just a little bit. That looks good. Okay, next, one more, and we are done. Wow, done with sanding. 2,000. Last one. Okay. Now let's see what it looks like underneath. Oh, that's smooth. It's pretty even too. Mask can come off now. Get out of this. And so super smooth. It's hazy, but it's a lot more even. Across the whole table. So it should polish up really nicely. A little water, that's okay. So, I like that. I like that a lot. That is a, actually that doesn't feel so nice right here. Polish will take care of it. Okay, so now we use the polishing compound, and the compound, which is a little more aggressive than the polish, and then the polish on those pads, and this will be done, all done, and I can start using it again. So let's do that and we'll be done. Okay, so this is what we used last time and it came out great. And then we're gonna move to this stuff, and it will be super shiny. I'm just took the same pad, so put that down there. Now starts the workout work. Back and forth. I'll do this little section right here and then you can see what it looks like. And a little goes a long way. So you can see how hazy it is right here. There's a little bit of shine. And then after this, it won't be shiny. Okay. Almost there, but it's getting shinier. So I think it's gonna have a little personality, but it's a little more even. Okay, now we're doing the whole thing, and there we go. I'm gonna do time lapse for this one. Okay, so this is after polishing compound. It looks great in the camera, but it's still a little hazy. So we're gonna hit it with the polish. So Here's before. It's almost there. You can see a good reflection, but it's a little hazy. So this will be the last step. Should be good. Time lapse mode. Okay, bye. Welcome back. So this is way better, I think. Not perfect, but you can compare it to what it was before. Nice and shiny. I think the only things that aren't are the edges. A little, I don't know what's going on. Looks like the polisher's not quite hitting it, but yeah, this looks awesome, and it feels just super smooth. Yep. Now there's like a nice reflection that we can see. Oh, there we go. Table is done. That was more work than I anticipated, but the outcome is something that I'm very, very happy with. So there you go. Table project done. Started November, ended January, but really happy with how it turned out. So there it is. This is like, looks bad, but it doesn't look as bad as it used to be. And it's shiny. That reflection is pretty cool. Ta-da! Table done. Be happy. Bye-bye.